tap here to open the project, create new. So this is one way to create that project. So the project wizard starts. So you have to rename the projects. So rename it as the PCB LED 5 experiment 1, and then look for the path where you created that folder for experiment 1. Then next, so create a schematic from the selected template. So A4, we will be using the default. Next, and do not create a PCB layout or create a PCB layout. So for now, we will not be creating a layout for this. Click next. So we will not be using any Arduino projects. So for the summary, we have schematic only. And then it shows the work area, the schematic capture, okay, and the work with. So to start off with, under the schematic, a capture window. So here you will see the file name as well as the title. And the menu bar includes the file, the edit, the view, the tool. Under the file, you can create, so just like typical menus, you can import, you can create new open project, export, and so on. So here will be the quick access toolbar where you can save, open also. So you may explore the content of this menu bar, a quick toolbar. Then we have the vertical bar as well where the components can be found. So you have there the devices, the terminals, okay, the supply, okay, and we have the component box. Under the component box, uh, under the devices, the P&L, you will find here all the devices that you would like to do. So if you want to drag, just click on the middle of the mouse and drag it to place where you want it to be. So you can also browse from the given workspace by going through the schematic capture and point there where you want to go. So clicking the left arrow, left mouse click, you can zoom in or zoom out and browse or go to the, or you can zoom to the entire view. So here we have the continuing with our project. So here the title, the file name, okay, the date it was created, and you can also change the template by going to the master sheet and edit that. So you will not see, if you're in a master sheet, you cannot add any more component, but instead edit out the sheet itself by using the different objects like the square, the circle, and the text. So we can edit the 2D graphic text. Double clicking on that, you can change the title string, and change the path as delete the other items by clicking on that and pressing delete. Double click, and then you can also change the um, revision. So here's our master sheet or the root sheet. Excuse me. Now to place components to the worksheet. As you can see, on the left side of your window, you will find the P and the L. So you will have here the component and the list. If you press P, you can pick devices. Um, and you may also key in or type in the keyword. However, it is also listed per category, as you will see on the leftmost side of your window. So just clicking on the category, it will show you the available items in the devices. So typing in will also filter your device. So you will see the resistor preview and the PCB. So that means this given resistor is already has a layout, PCB layout, which is named Res 54. So you can also choose from other template already or the layout already available for PCB. So device, as you can see, this given pot or variable resistor does not have any PCB yet, PCB preview or item object yet. So later on, we will be creating that object. So you can choose filter to match the whole words or not. So just key in the keywords and it will filter with the devices that starts with that description. So you can browse and explore the different devices available in the list. So once it is chosen or clicked, it will be listed in the devices. And as you hover or click on that device, it will show you the preview. You can also rotate that to 90 degrees. So if you want that to be added to your worksheet, you just have to hover or drag that to the window. So pick again the device. So this time we will choose or we will find the capacitor. So again, listed here are the capacitors, and depending on which device you choose, it will show if it has a preview as well as the PCB, schematic preview or the PCB preview. So if it has a PCB preview, we don't have any problems because you can create a PCB layout. You can use that in the PCB layout later. So you can also use the Atmega. Okay. So the pot. Now we can add the components to the window by dragging it out. The capacitor as well. The pot. The resistor is already here. So given the components in the worksheet, we will now be connecting those devices. But first, let's review or check how we can pick devices. So here we will have the connectors, and this lists all the connectors. So if you choose, you will see no simulator model. So that means we cannot simulate, it cannot be used for simulation. And as you hover, it will show you the description. Show only parts with models. So you can also filter which connector has its given model. So USB connection, the digital key, so schematic model for Grove I2C. We also have the USB connection. And so you have here lists of those items or devices. So we can also set up the keyboard connections. So you can choose the device and put it aside, or what call this, lay out that to your desired location. So by choosing that, you can rotate, right click, you can rotate, and you can rotate, you can cut or do some things on the device as per requirement. So we edit the keyboard map, the orientation bar, so you can also add up what can be the orientation. You can change that. The key sequence would be Q. It's just like when you're assigning up down to your games, you can create keyboard shortcut. So in this case, you can highlight again and press Q to be able to rotate. So under the system, keyboard mapping, you go back again, orientation, mode selection. So you have here the selection mode. So no key set for that. So you can specify the key sequence or given key. So for the select, let's use S and assign for the keyboard shortcut. So by pressing S, you can have the rotation and select as a shortcut key. So to connect, make sure that that is highlighted and okay. Okay, so as you can see that the square shows it can be connected from one side to the other side. So to delete, you have to select that line and delete. So to manage the components, we can take on the toggle grid so that you will see the lines, okay, so that it will be easier for the design. It will be straight. So you can choose again by clicking the right mouse, right click. So right click, and you may also delete from the list. So once it is deleted, you will not find that in the worksheet or work area. You can highlight that as well. Choose that and then press delete to delete the components. So the operation will clear any components in the part that is not within the worksheet.